It's not just people feeling the effects of this heat wave.
Wildlife experts say animals are also struggling to stay cool and find water. Meteorologist Sean Stiles has more on how the extreme heat can change animal behavior. Sean.
Steve, Carlo, yeah, the heat that's been affecting us has been affecting wildlife across Southern California here in San Diego. Now, we can go cool off somewhere else, but if this is where you had to live out in the open space like this and water was limited, just imagine what you'd have to do to survive.
As the heat wave continues, people are flocking to the beaches and pools to cool off. But it's a different story for our wildlife.
Definitely feeling the heat just as much as we are, and they're looking for sources of water to drink.
Ben Martin is a wildlife supervisor for Project Wildlife with the San Diego Humane Society, and he says animals are looking to stay cool just like we are.
I mean, it's hot, it's hard, and like so much of the world that we've kind of created and urbanized in San Diego County has taken away a lot of like the shady places and like the water resources that they would use.
And just like us, when the sun is high in the sky, they are looking to stay cool.
And they'll also be in the shade, so anywhere where there's like a bunch of trees, they may be like hiding, especially in the peak of the day. They're going to be trying to beat the heat just the same way we are.
This would be larger animals like cougars, coyotes, and bobcats. Ben has some good advice for hikers that would be out on the trails during the heat of the day.
If you're hiking, like you want to stay on the path, like on the main trail. If there's like trees like along the path, you don't want to go into where the shade is in there, because that's usually in the middle of the day where bobcats and coyotes are going to be resting.
Smaller animals are also looking to stay cool, like birds.
They are also looking for water. They're looking for things. People put bird baths out for birds a lot. That's a way to offer them some relief in the heat.
And the same goes for insects.
Bees and other insects are also affected by the heat, and they all need water just like we do. To cool off, they also need to drink water, and they also need that water to make their honey. So the bees will be attracted to water as well, and that's something that we can offer to them in order to help them out.
With the heat wave expected to ramp up by the end of the week, Martin says Mother Nature may need a little helping hand.
The more that San Diego County continues to urbanize and the wild places that are here decrease, the more that we can give back to animals, the better.
And Ben did want me to remind folks that if you do put out water, try to change it every day to reduce the ability for mosquitoes to lay eggs there. And if you live up against an open space, just like if you left food out that might attract a coyote or a bobcat, you want to pull that water in at night. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, without question, Sean, it is a delicate balance. As you were talking about the water, I was thinking we're always told not to leave water out for the mosquitoes, but we want to be helpful for those other animals.
Yep. That's why you change the water every day.
Yeah, it's a great tip. Sean, thank you.